Hey everybody, welcome to the online session of Manu Law Classes. My name is Brijesh and I am the English faculty at Manu Law Classes. जैसा कि आप जानते हो हर सप्ताह एक वीडियो बनाते हैं जिसमें I ensure that there are 5 words which are very useful in terms of passage solving as well as they are trendy. देखो, as I have always told you that most of the students, when they learn vocabulary, they go for very difficult and high rated vocabulary. On the other hand, they do not care about the words they are in general use. So when you want to become a fluent speaker, or if you want to solve a passage, you have to have knowledge about the vocabularies they are in trend, not the vocab they have been taking from I don't know where, like that is not in trend, they have never been heard, even though examiners ask those type of word in examination, but इतने सारे में कहाँ guarantee देते हो कि एक वो word आपको learn हो जाएगा. So what you should do is you should be always focused about difficult words which are trending, which are in newspaper. So in the pursuance of the same, I have come up with some 5 words today from the Hindu newspaper of yesterday and day before yesterday. Let us see what are those words. The first word in the list is vulnerable. Vulnerable means क्या होता है? जब आप अपने आप को किसी ऐसी परिस्थिति में रखते हो जहां पे आपको आसानी से चोट पहुंचाया जा सकता है या हर्ट किया जा सकता है. So see, weak or easy to hurt physically or emotionally. So anything that can be hurt very easily. Let us see the example. The poorly built castle. It was not about emotional, it was not about human. This word can be used for anything that is delicate, fragile, that can be easily hurt. So the poorly built castle was vulnerable to attack, means the castle was not meant in a way that it can protect the inside people from any war or attack. So it was vulnerable, means the people living there are in danger. So in other words, you can say anything which is in danger can be called vulnerable as well. The another example is monitor your child's computer usage because kids are quite vulnerable to online predators. So you need to understand what are online predators. Predators means people who want to attack with regards to your money, with regards to your fame, with regards to your anything that can hurt you, right? So let's say sometime your child is, or someone or any student is watching something or doing some online activity, and there are people who are like hackers. They ask for various details like credit card details and all these things. So one must look for his or her student's child, what is he doing or where is he spending his time on computer. So that is what the suggestion is here. So if any child is using a computer and he is not very mature, or he doesn't know the world a lot, so people out there, some predators can hurt or can make the situation very difficult for someone who has worked hard and earned some money, right? The synonyms are endangered and unsafe. Very easy to understand. Vulnerable means unsafe or endangered. The antonyms are invulnerable or resilient. What do you mean by resilient? Means जो किसी भी समस्या में डटे रहता है और बहुत ही मजबूत होता है, that is resilient. The next word in the list is eviction. Eviction is a legal term, the act of removing someone. देखो कभी भी word के last में अगर वो tion लगा देते हैं, that becomes a noun. और अगर हम केवल evict की बात करें, so that is a verb. So that is why I have used this word as a verb in one sentence. The other sentence has been used as a noun. Now the definition of this word is the act of removing someone, किसी को कहीं से निकालना. Specifically ये कब होता है? When you are living on rent or you have taken something some place or somewhere to live. That is the, if somebody is compelling you to go for any reason or for no reason, that is the action of eviction, right? So the examples are his landlord has threatened to evict him if he doesn't pay the rent soon. Means there are people out there, means if you do not pay your rent on time, legally you should pay your rent on time, since it is your helplessness to live in a rented house. So you must pay the rent on time, okay? In case the landlord generally threatens to evict, means खाली करने को बोलते हैं. So to evict means vacant, to vacant, right? To ask somebody to remove someone. Now the example, second example is we claim damages for unlawful eviction. Means there was some eviction, कुछ हुआ था जहाँ से हमें निकाल दिया गया, बट हमने उसे क्लेम किया. दिस इज जस्ट अ हाइपोथेटिकल सेंटेंस फॉर अ सिचुएशन कि हमने क्लेम करा उस अनलॉफुल एविक्शन की. देखो लॉफुल क्या होता है, जब यहाँ पे लॉफुल था क्योंकि आपने रेंट पे नहीं किया, सो दैट इज लॉफुल. लेट्स से कि आप लगातार रेंट पे कर रहे हो और आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के हिसाब से चल रहे हो, बट स्टिल आपको निकाल दिया जाता है. सो दैट इज you can claim for damages there. Now the synonyms are ejection or ousting, and the antonyms are admission and boarding. Is to on board, सांस लेके चलना. The next word in the list is earmarked. Let us understand the history behind this word. Earmark means क्या होता है कि पहले के लोग जब भेड़ लेके जाते थे या कोई भी जानवर लेके जाते थे, whenever they carry some cattle, तो एक से होते हैं भेड़ बकरियाँ, दे लुक अलाइक राइट. आप नहीं पहचान सकते कि कौन सा कौन है. सो उनके कान पे, ईयर पे कोई मार्क कर दिया जाता था, मे बी नेम और समथिंग, ताकि आप पहचान सको कि दिस वन इज दिस, दिस वन इज दिस, दिस वन इज दिस. ओके, सो फ्रॉम देयर दिस टर्म हैज ओरिजिनड लाइक earmark, मतलब कान पे कोई मार्क लगा देना. नाउ हाउ डू वी यूज दिस वर्ड एज अ वर्ब इन अ मॉडर्न टर्म? सो टू डेजिग्नेट सम for a particular purpose. Means अगर हमने किसी चीज को earmark करा हुआ है, so we have some thoughtful use of that thing, right? Let us understand the example first. Earmark recipes you would like to try in cookbooks. तो जो खाने की किताब होती है जिसमें खाने के बारे में डिशेज होता है, there are so many, but you have to earmark, means you have to mark them, note them down and go back to them whenever you run out of ideas, right? So sticking some sticky note is also a process of earmarking something. Now while some teams may go forward and recklessly spend the money, other teams will earmark the money for the college expense. So you can see that they have designated this money which they want to spend specifically on their expenses, college expenses. So there are two kind of people who are extravagant, जो बहुत खर्चेलू होते हैं. On the other hand, there are people who save money and they know that value of money and they spend in somewhere which is useful. None is bad or none is good, it's totally perspective. जिसके पास है वो खर्च करो, जिसके पास नहीं है बचाओ. As simple as that. Now synonyms are reserve and appropriate, right? So to reserve something means earmark करा, आपने reserve कर लिया है appropriate के लिए. And the antonyms are common, which is in common, you don't need to be focused upon it a bit, and familiar. So earmark means highlight कर देना, mark कर देना, किसी भी तरह से mark कर देना. So verb earmark can be used in that way. Okay. Now the second last word in the list is scum. Scum means त्याग देना, मतलब आप बहुत ही मेहनत कर रहे थे but suddenly you gave up, right? So to give up or give in. Now the examples are, even though my knees is aching, मेरे जो घुटनों में दर्द है, I will not scum. तो आप देख सकते हो ये will के साथ verb लगा है, so it is first form of the verb, so it is a verb here. To pain and drop out to the race, मतलब वो दर्द के सामने घुटने नहीं टेकेगा बल्कि उस रेस में दौड़ेगा, हार नहीं मानेगा. The next example is I will not succumb to the temptation offered by Domino's. ठीक है, अब देखो ये सेंटेंस को समझो. टेम्पटेशन आते हैं सबको पिज्जा देखने के बाद, तो उसने डिसीजन लिया है दैट आई वांट डाइट, तो ही विल नॉट कम टू द टेम्पटेशन, मतलब उस टेम्पटेशन लुभाव के पर वो घुटने नहीं टेकेगा. मीन्स ही विल नॉट गिव अप ऑन हिज डिटर्मिनेशन दैट ही विल नॉट ईट पिज्जा. Alright, now the synonyms are given and give away, and the antonyms are counter and resist, मतलब किसी चीज को जीत लेना, and resist मतलब किसी भी समस्या के बावजूद भी लगे रहना. ठीक है. So scum means to give up or give in. The last word in the list is attune. Attune, किसी चीज को ट्यून करने का क्या मतलब होता है? ट्यून करना मतलब एक लय में लाना. So attune means आदत सी बना लेना. accustomed to आपने सुना होगा, if you know कि किसी चीज़ की आदत हो जाए, तो you say accustomed to. I'm accustomed to music, listening to music whenever I'm working. Or he is accustomed to the bad neighbors that he had. He doesn't care that what they are saying, he just does his job. But on the other hand, there are people who are not attuned to or accustomed to tolerating such neighbor who are kind of impediment or very kind of hindrance. Now the examples are, his ears are attuned to the noise of the big city. Means बड़े शहरों में बहुत शोर होता है, बट उसको कोई पर्सन है जिसे आदत हो चुकी है बड़े शहरों के नॉइज की. सो ही इज accustomed to the noise. So this phrase can be rephrased now. So we are attuned to new ways of thinking. मतलब अभी जो समय चल रहा है, now people are attuned to new ways of thinking. Like they are not after the some conventional thing जो चला आ रहा था पारंपरिक तरीके से, वो से ही तो सोचना है. People are taking risk and they are thinking new. People are being entrepreneur these days and they are thinking beyond their limits, beyond their box. जो उन्हें सिखाया गया था उससे ज़्यादा सोच रहे हैं. So kind of new generation. Alright, so attune का मतलब होता है किसी चीज़ की आदत में पड़ जाना. Acclimatize is the same word as attune, मतलब अपने आप को familiar कर लेना, आदत बना लेना उस चीज़ से. Adapt is also same. Now antonyms are disarrange or disagree, जब आप किसी चीज़ से सहमत नहीं होते हो तो. So now let us recall what words that we did today. The first word in the list was vulnerable, means let's say अगर आप रात में बाहर टहल रहे हो, so you are making yourself vulnerable. Any attacker can attack you and can steal your stuff and can harm you badly. So avoid roaming around at night after 8 is specifically invalid. Now eviction means किसी चीज़ को, किसी स्थान को खाली कराने का एक प्रोसेस. evict करना, eviction करना. earmarked, जैसा कि मैंने बताया, इसकी एक हिस्ट्री है. like if you want to remember something, you just mark it somewhere. So anytime you just say note it down somewhere or mark it, so you can say earmark it. Okay. The next word in the list is scum. Scum means to give up or give in, त्याग देना उस determination को जो आपने ठान के रखा था. And the last word in the list was attune. Attune means आप accustomed to हो जाते हो, आदत हो जाती है किसी चीज़ की जब आपको. Alright, so I hope this video has been helpful to you. Do follow us on various social media platforms, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for informative videos and regular updates on law. Plus you can join our Telegram channel for complimentary passages, where we publish passages at 10 AM and we publish the answers at 5. Alright, so if you want to join our Telegram, you can find the link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video till then. Stay tuned, stay happy. Thank you.